Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero, and we are back again talking about Sony backtracking and PlayStation relinquishing the mandatory PSN for HellDivers in a win for gamers. Now, this is a huge win, and the reviews for HellDivers are going back up positively. It did get 250,000 negative reviews after the announcement of this within 48 hours, and now the reviews are coming in for it, going back to positive again, because people on PC should not have to connect a PSN account. And we talked about people who are unable to make PSN accounts and unable to play this game because PSN is not available in, I think it was 177 countries. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. However, Ghost of Tsushima is going to require PSN, and at least they tell you beforehand that it will be required to play the multiplayer portion of the game, the Legends mode. Now, this comes to us, of course, from Fandom Pulse. So let's scroll down here. Sony's controversial decision over HellDivers 2 requirement of the PSN account led to gamers hitting back with a Steam review backlash, which caused Sony to cave in. But a major win for gamers, PlayStation made a new announcement. We covered the announcement that HellDivers 2 would mandate PC players to possess a PSN account here, and at the time, just a day has passed from the game's Steam review score has plummeted from mostly positive to a significant decline. As at the time of that report, the number of negative reviews has surged to over 120,000 following the revelation from the official X account for HellDivers 2 regarding the contentious requirement. Now, I was watching Hypnotic last night, and he showed that it was 252,000 negative reviews. Author, comic creator, and YouTuber John De La Rose covered the controversy in more detail here. In a major win for gamers, PlayStation announced that they would relinquish the PSN requirement. Quote, HellDivers fans, we've heard your feedback on the HellDivers 2 account linking update. The May 6 update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players, and for current players beginning May 30th, will not be moving forward. We're still learning about what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support of HellDivers 2, and we'll keep you updated on future plans. Now, like I said in my last video when I was talking about HellDivers 2, I did already have a PSN account because of the PlayStation 3, and having to have it required to log in to my PS3 and play PS3 games on it. And I had my account linked, and I actually uninstalled HellDivers 2 after this update was going to come out, and I said, nah, I'm good. Y'all can keep that. But honestly, this is a huge win for PC gamers. Like I said, they shouldn't have to create another account just to play their game on PC. It's actually very interesting that, of course, that they don't actually require PS Plus as well to play this game online, which is great because they should keep it that way. And honestly, they should just kind of get rid of that altogether. I don't think anyone should be paying extra to play online, honestly. So I think they should just get rid of all of it. I never liked it in the first place, but I dealt with it for so long. And at this point, I've kind of reversed my stance on that no one should really be paying to play online when you already pay for your internet. And you can see the tweet here made by the official PlayStation account, which obviously they have the gold check mark there. But as Gums pointed out, we still need to hashtag Freestyler Blade from their censorship, of course. They had the petition going around, and of course, people did start a petition out of, backlash for PlayStation reversing this, saying that PC should no longer get quote-unquote PlayStation exclusives. Your games are no longer exclusive. You like to say it's console exclusive now because it's not on Xbox, but it's not exclusive. You just try to put that moniker in the beginning to feel like you have exclusive games, but at this point, for the most part, PlayStation no longer has any exclusives, just like Microsoft. Seems like the only platform that has any true exclusives now is Nintendo. Don't ever say gamers can't change things. You got Sony to cave and free HellDivers from the PSN requirement. One down and one to go. Sign the petition today to hashtag Freestyler Blade. Obviously, this comes to us from Grums and Mark Kern. Dark was also cautiously optimistic, reminding gamers of the myriad of issues that Sony and PlayStation still need to fix. Quote, this is a major win, and I genuinely hope they continue to listen to us. Now we just have to sort these out. Stellar Blade censorship, anime streaming service near monopoly, because Sony now owns Funimation and Crunchyroll, which are some of the biggest platforms for anime. PlayStation wants to split games into multiple purchases, totaling $150. Now, this is in reference to Spider-Man 3 being split into two parts, making, I believe, the first part $70 and the second part $80 or some craziness like that. There, I said this as well. Crunchyroll and Funimation merger leads to hundreds of purchases disappearing. Sony slammed by indie devs over insane fees, terrible policies, and bad communication. PlayStation accounts randomly being banned by Soyny, and they don't care. Players lose all their games. Censorship ripple effect. Deleted Liza Definitive Edition Cult Classic altered due to Sony. Graphic content removed from Martha is deleted on PlayStation due to Sony demands. forced devs to censor and change 20 ladies game to 20 bunnies. I remember that one. That was when they had the anime game with the anime bobs, and they had to change the characters from ladies to bunnies in order for it to be put on PlayStation, which was weird. Doki Doki Literature Club censored as Sony gets stricter with anime harm. PQ forced to censor Alex Gear Aegis CS on PlayStation. PS4 and PS5 feature lets players record party chats for moderation purposes, which Microsoft does the same thing. They have the feature where you can record party chats and voice chats for the quote-unquote moderation purposes, which I think is absolutely disgusting. I think you should have free speech. Whatever you want to say, go ahead. That's on you. Obviously, I'm not going to be saying any of the terrible things that is bad, I guess. Don't give them too much credit. And this is, of course, coming to us from Vaughn over on Twitter. This is her entire tweet written out. And it says, what do you think? Will gamers have more wins against Sony PlayStation? So, as I said in one of my previous videos talking about, I believe, the censorship of Stellar Blade, Soyny has a history of censoring things all the time. And I believe the first instance of it was Devil May Cry 5 when they flashed a beam of light over a woman's bobs. In that game, whereas the Microsoft Xbox version and I believe the PC version did not have that type of censorship, which eventually they did get backlash and it was removed. The light over the woman's bobs were removed in the Soyny version in an update. And of course, like Vaughn Dark says, they had all of these different things that need to be sorted out. I believe all of this should be sorted out because it's absolutely disgusting, especially when purchases are disappearing, saying that games should be $150 when you already got people on Sony's platform paying upwards of $200 for the Final Fantasy Remake Trilogy, the first game being $60, the second game being $70, and probably by the time the third game comes out, it'll probably be $80. Based on the way the industry is going, you got people talking about they should pay per bullet, or GTA 5 should be GTA 6 should be $100 based on the amount of hours they spent making the game. I think it's absolutely ridiculous because no one's gonna buy GTA 6 for $100. As far as I believe so anyway. I'm sure there'll be some, but I faithfully believe that no one really should pay $100 for GTA 6, no matter how good they may think it is. And I think it's disgusting how Soyny keeps getting away with censoring all these different games, and publishers should really, developers should really think before they decide to publish under the Soyny name moving forward, because this is all you're going to be getting from Soyny moving forward is censoring your games, because apparently Bobs and Booty are too bad, too terrible for their platform, even though Nintendo Switch allows all of that type of stuff for the most part, and they're supposed to be the family-friendly platform, and yet they allow all that. It's very weird that Sony's been on this, even since the PS3 days, they've been doing this nonsense where they just make terrible decisions. Which is why I haven't supported them since the PS2 era, because that's been the best era of PlayStation that's ever been around, considering they had 60 FPS games and no censorship whatsoever during that era. But let me guys know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you like this video, hit the like button. Again, comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content like this. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.